Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dara Cinta Ayasa. I need to explain my understanding about reading. The material is reading. Okay, the first one is what is reading. Reading is a complex skill that involve understanding words, sentence, and idea. And people read for different reason, like scanning for the key term and scamming for main idea, read for general understanding, or using or studying in depth. To fully understanding the text, reader use their prior understanding knowledge while processing new information. And uh, reading 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 happen at three levels. First one is language processing, understanding sound, grammar, vocabulary, and text structure. The second one is comprehension building, summarizing, making in reference, and checking understanding. And the last one is cognitive skill, using memory, motivation, and problem solving while reading. Next is reading in the second language. Reading in second language and the first language different from reading in the first language, because the second language reader face extra challenges. They may have a smaller vocabulary, less grammar knowledge, less experience with the language. Cultural difference, motivation, and background knowledge also affect how well they understand a text. And next is different between first language and second language reader. First one is language skill. The second language reader usually have a smaller vocabulary and weaker grammar than first language reader. Next is transfer effect. To reader use their strategy from their first language, which can help or cause confusion. Next is language awareness. L2 reader often think more about grammar and structure because they study the language actively. And next is motivation and attitude. Some L2 reader feel excited, while others may feel frustrated. And next is reading experience. One reader have been exposed to read over time than L2. The last one is cultural differences. L2 reader may struggle with unfamiliar references, cultural unfamiliar references, and writing skill. Next is the similar L1 and L2 reading. First one is L2 reader get better. Their reading processing become more like L1 reading, and both reader use skills like summarizing, making in references, and monitoring comprehension, and vocabulary, sentence structure, and background knowledge are important for both reader, and L2 reader need more time and practice to reach fluency. Next is L2 reading comprehension. Reading L2 reader L2 reading involve both lower level and higher level. The first one is the lower level, recognize word quickly and understand structure sentence. The higher the second one is higher level, understanding deeper meaning, making in references and using background knowledge, and forming opinion. And I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.